This time, random driveway, fan clutch, OBS Ford. New clutch is a 40mm nut. SD tool for the job. 40mm. Some basic hand tools. I use impact cordless. Screwdriver might actually come in handy here. Got a couple of things to hold with. They may not work. And of course this 40mm. So it's gonna be some 8mm. Get the fan shroud loose. Use regular hand tools. It's just a socket. Remove this overflow hose here. Just pops out. Careful with it. They can fall apart on you. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach down and grab onto this, and we're gonna lefty-loosey, guys. It's just a big nut that's screwed onto the water pump. Alright, so this is going to loosen it for us. But the problem you're going to have is when you turn that, it's going to turn the water pump. So this guy goes down on the bolts on the water pump, and it's going to hold the water pump, right? So you're going to have extension bar, breaker bar, large ratchet, whatever, holding the water pump, and then you're gonna do the same thing, extension, breaker bar, or maybe just the wrench itself, and pull the pump and break this nut free. Alright, so I'm gonna slip this big square one down over these bolts on the water pump pulley. Hard to see, guys, but that's it. Alright, so with that one holding the water pump, you stick the other one down in here, get it on your big nut, hold the water pump, and try to break it loose. And that was it, guys. Once you break it loose, you can go in there with just your wrench, get it the rest of the way off. Alright, when it gets pretty loose, you can just spin the fan and spin it off of there. Careful though, the fan's just going to fall off of there when it comes loose. Sticker just says it's a regular thread, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright, once you loosen that fan off of there, then you grab the fan and the shroud, and they're both going to go up. Careful with that hose. Fish that fan up out of there, and that's what you're after. Then you just gotta transfer your fan to the new clutch. Out with the old, and with the new. Got lock washers on them. Snug them back down. Use an impact, long handle wrench, or tap a wrench with a hammer. Don't want them coming back off. Alright, then installation is opposite of taking it out. Careful threading that thing back on. You don't want to cross thread it. The shroud will be in your way unless you basically put it back where it goes. Take your time trying to thread that thing on. Usually you can just turn the fan to get it to start. And use your wrench when you get it started. Take your time. You don't want to bang up your radiator or anything while you're in here. Spin it on until it stops, and then then you're gonna have to put your tools on and tighten it. Alright, there is a bigger place in the fan. It makes it a little easier to put your holding tool. Once you got it snugged up, you really want to get it tight. You put your little overflow hose back in there. It's held in two places. Sort of goes in there a little easier if you kind of roll it in there. These little clips like to get in the wrong place. Put them where you want them. Tighten down the last two fasteners. And that's it. And that's fan clutch replacement on OBS Ford with the 4.9 inline 6. Alright guys,